All right, there's somebody in the chat already. Jacob, welcome. Hopefully everyone else jumps over. We'll give it a few minutes here, okay? Because I think a lot of the guys here were looking to see this ham radio fired up, okay? KM, there you are. Tin Man, welcome. Lori, welcome back. 16 people already watching again. 5x5, thanks, Brett. All clear, Stuart, thank you. We the People, Lisa, Old Spice, CB, hello and welcome. You got the first like, Eric, thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, Joe Morgan, you're back. Auntie T, Teresa. Okay. All right, we got 28, 20, 28, 24 people now. We'll just wait for a few minutes, and you didn't miss anything. I just started this second stream here, Sean. Hey, Sydney, welcome. Okay, so this is better. Is not buffering so bad. Yeah, me too. That's never happened to me before. I must have said some bad words. All right, well, we got 26, and it works. Okay. The Casey Edwards, welcome. 5x5, thank you. The picture is clearer as well. You know what? I didn't do anything to the camera. That was definitely someone messing with me. Yeah, I always tend to get a very, very good picture, but you know how it goes bad, I don't know. All good, Eric. Take your time, and we'll get into the ham radio here in a minute or two, all right? Yeah, well, into big leagues now. No, they just don't like me, you know, so, you know, they're probably going to start shutting down my subscribers, and, you know, I'm going to have to go and do something. TJ Preps just put out a video about that, about how they'll, you know, instead of your ability to be subscribed to is like green and it's got a thumbs up and a good go, or then it goes yellow if you've been a bad creator saying bad words or something, and then it goes to red, and then you won't be getting any subscribers at all. So I'm going to have to go look into that, have another look at that video that TJ Preps put out for content creators. Always playing with his hand as you speak, Lisa. That's cool. Okay. Now, this, I powered up for the first time last night, and that's it. Nadine Wheeler. Are you guys kidding? Okay. Nadine Wheeler is my daughter. We had a fantastic dinner last night. It was freaking awesome, and it was lovely to see you, hon. Everyone take a minute to say hi to my daughter, Nadine. She is a lovely, lovely girl. And you just be nice, or one of those blue wrenches will boot you out of here. Yeah, that was a nice time. And Nadine, did you happen to try that? Oh, you're eating leftovers right now? Wicked awesome. Did you happen to try that? You know that plant that was hanging up there that I clipped off and sent you home with? When you try that, let me know if it was something that works or not. Not necessarily on here, just shoot me a text. Well, thank you. That's very, very nice of you guys to say. And thanks for taking a minute to say hello to Nadine. And Nadine, if you see Metal for Breakfast there, that is Wade, your uncle, and you guys have never met. You have not met him. Yeah, cool. Thanks, hon. No, we say it all over the place, Frenchman. It's wicked awesome. You know what? I was thinking about that today while I was at work, Nadine. It's like how cool that was that you jumped into one of my other live streams. Then she was here yesterday and we're talking, and she's like, I got a suggested viewing in my suggested viewing, and it was your channel. And so we had a little bit of a funny chat about that last night. It's like, yeah, my dad's got a YouTube channel. And as Nadine will testify, please go ahead and say yes or no, Nadine. And you won't be wrong by saying yes. I am as dumb as can be when it comes to techie stuff. And she's like, well, holy crap, you know how to live stream? I'm like, I'm damn surprised that I figured out how to make videos, post them, make a channel, and live stream. I'm shocked at it. And I've had tons of help, from great channels like Quebec Homestead. Has done a bunch of help for me. She created some of my channel art and helped me with a whole bunch of other techie stuff. And Broussard Homestead, Brett and Amy over there. We've done some sort of not Skype, it's some other thing. But we've done some of that back and forth, chatting, and they've been helping me out a great deal. And we all help the other in the way that we know how, right? So, which is one of the reasons why I love to shout out other channels. I may not know how to help you in a techie way. However, if I think your channel is awesome, I'm going to shout it out anyways. And if you know how to help me in a techie way, it's like a two-way street, right? So it's awesome. Total tech tard here. Yes, I am, Nadine. I will not be mad if you say so. But anyways, I've had tons and tons of help for sure, and I appreciate all of it. Broussard sending me a... Brett Broussard, why are you not moderating right now? He's sending me a picture of something. Ooh, he sent me a little picture of the smashed together planets. I don't know how you're typing that, Eric, but how it's showing up is it needs to be allowed to be shown or hide is what's showing up to me. And not myself nor any wrenches have been able to allow it to show tonight so far. So people are getting hacked. Stuff is happening. So if you can type it in a different way so people can see it, just in regular text, not capitalized or with a slant or something like that, you'll be able to, those comments will be able to be seen by everyone. Oh, yeah. Brother Metal. That's probably a good suggestion. You aim to misbehave? Well, hello. If you aim to misbehave here, one of these blue wrenches will get you, okay? But you're welcome to stay until you do misbehave. Okay? Maybe that's it. Or, well, maybe it was the P word, right? Oh, yeah, Morning Light misbehaves all the time. It's a nice living room, Nana. Yeah, it's kind of cluttered with stuff, and it has a nice big record collection. And it's small. It's about 10 feet wide by, 10 feet across, 12, 13, maybe 14 feet that way. So it's not huge. With all the stuff in it, it's really full, but it is nice and cozy, yeah. Yeah, so as long as anybody doesn't misbehave, they can absolutely stay. Now, all right, with all that out of the way, and thanks for jumping back on, all you guys. We got 45 people back here in the chat now. $70, hon. The girl next door, her kids bought it for her. She was renting the basement apartment, and it wouldn't fit down the stairs. So it sat out in her yard. Well, it didn't rain for 2 days, and it still had the $70 sticker on it. It's like, okay, I'll give you $70 for that, because my old couch needed to go anyways. Okay, thank you, Joe. That's going to be a nice reminder for me to actually check my email, because you guys know that I'm not techie, and you know that I'm terrible at checking email. Now, Nose Picking just said something here. I want to address that, and that's okay, Brett. I got your text. Thank you very much. I want to address that, and then I'll get to showing you guys the ham. Okay, so just let me see what Nose Picking is saying here. Hey Sean, run 24 today, so you can play with the link problem. Been working on computers. All right, okay. Hang on a second. Let me just give Nose Picking a set of tools here. Okay. There you go, Nose. You should be good to go. Gotcha, Joe. Sandwich! Awesome. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Okay, so we're just about to... haven't paid your license fee for years. Awesome, Paula. I got my... I bought my stickers, like for the tags, stickers for your license plates. I bought those in early October. I still haven't stuck them on the car. Glad you're well. Okay, so Harvey Black. Yeah, thumbs up. Awesome. It's good to see all you guys here. Thank you for coming, by the way. Okay, so you may be able to see in the picture right here that this is the antenna that I got. It was just a very, very simple one. It's for your car, basically. And my ham radio is an automotive one, which is why I had a problem powering it up. It didn't come with a plug in it, okay? So let me just collect the mic. I'm going to let me just pick this up and I'll show you guys, okay? So that's the ham radio I got. It looks backwards to me. Is it showing up backwards to you guys, or 52 watching now? Okay, that's awesome. Thank you. Is it backwards or forwards? Yeah, we'll get to that, Raphael. Okay, so you know, like every CB or ham radio, you need something to speak into, and that's the microphone. And you know, it has this little button on the side that you click to if you talk. Okay, it's correct. Thank you, Stuart. Okay, so that's my ham radio that I bought. That's the handheld mic for it. You've seen the antenna. Now, I'm just going to rest this on my knees here and show you what I did to get this thing powered up, okay? Okay, so when I got this ham radio, all it came with is, like, these wires are attached to a plug that plugs into the back of the ham radio, okay? And it's just 2 wire ends. That's it. So obviously it's made to run in an automobile because it doesn't have a plug on it, and you know, it's got 2 wire ends instead of a plug. So so what I did was I put these connectors on here onto the end of this, and then I went out and I bought this is a 20-foot extension for your to plug into your automobile, like your cigarette lighter or your power source to power things up. And it's basically just an extension, and so that's the male end that plugs into there. And oh crap, hang on a second, just bear with me, guys. I gotta jump into the other room quickly for just a second. Okay, hang on a second. I forgot a piece. Okay, so this extension cord, you know, for your AC adapter, for your to plug in your car, is just an extension of that. It's 20 feet long. It had that, and it had one of these. It had a female end on the other end. So what I did is I cut that off, and I wired that extension to the ham radio, and then I plugged this into this device. This device that I showed you in the last last video. You know, that just plugs right into there. Maybe you can see it more on a white background. It just plugs right into here. As such, you can see the light's on now. I've got it plugged in over there. So just set that down. And so that's my MacGyver on how to power this thing up. And it didn't work, okay? Awesome, Rip Curl. It's nice to see you here. Sorry I haven't been a whole bunch of chatty with you. I'm, you know, I'm in the middle of a live stream here, bro. So that was my solution to power it up, and it didn't work. My only problem was I had 2 wires crossed, okay? So ham radio will work after an EMP if you've got it in a like a Faraday cage while the EMP takes place. Okay, so now let me find the volume button here. So this is officially the second time I've powered this up. I haven't had time to play with it at all. And my mechanic buddy came around. He checked it out. He's got all the testers and stuff like that. Sat and had a beer. He looked at it. And all he did was change the wires around. He's like, oh, you just had the wires backwards. Like, oh, cool. So, boom. We have power. We're operational. Now it is feasible for me to go ahead and think about getting my license so that we can operate. Yeah, it's working. Absolutely. Now I have no idea how to work it, but yeah, it's functional now, guys. So that is on my winter agenda. Now, you guys know I did jump the gun a little bit early, and I got this in the fall, but this was sort of slated for my winter stuff. So now that I've got it, I got it up and running. I got the power solution. You know what? We the people, I've got a whole fence and downspout system that I'm going to be using for an antenna. And that's how you do it. You know what I mean? There's lots of ways to extend your antenna, right? So yeah, I had my polarity off, Harvey. But I didn't have any testers here or anything like that to test it out with, right? So same as CB, yeah, pretty much. This will just have different capabilities, or be able to go into different bandwidths or whatever, right? Depending on, like, I understand now you need to program these, and you guys know I'm a tech tard, so that should be a fun little trip over the winter for me. So, you know, tech is one of the major things on my hit list as far as covering up holes in my preps, and comms now is tech and comms, also both on the list. And you know, just generally covering holes in my preps, expanding my tech so I can make my videos better with editing. You know, make better videos for you guys. Get more into tech so I can get you know, with this ham to start getting some stuff going on. Yeah, Dusty, yeah, I'm just getting started with this ham. Yeah, like there's a built-in speaker to it, but I plan to use this, set it up sort of like as a desktop at-home rig, like a home base station. But just for now, okay, so this is my first one, and it was like $400 by the time it got here or whatever, right? So, and you know, the real good home base stations, they start at $1,000. So, and I wasn't quite there yet as far as, you know, what I could afford in my expenses. If I know a frequency, type it in. Okay, thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks to your dad. Thank him for me for that, okay? I appreciate it. Tri-bander antenna over the roof, okay. What advice would I give to disabled preppers? Keep prepping. And it depends on what your disability is. Like, say, for example, you know, you've got a medical challenge that's like say it's diabetic. Say, for example, if you're diabetic. Okay. Now, in a bad situation, the power goes out. If it's summertime or hot weather, be it whatever season, if you don't have a way to keep your insulin cold, you might think about having backup systems or a tiny smaller refrigerator that you can run off of a smaller generator or some other smaller power source in order to keep that insulin cold. But definitely prep towards whatever your disabilities are, but just keep prepping. Now there's plenty of people out there who are disabled who prep, and it's not always easy. Like, I'm a single guy, and to me that's kind of a disability. I don't have an extra body. I don't have an extra brain. I don't have an extra set of hands to help out with the work and share the thinking and share the planning. You know what I mean? So to me, that's kind of a disability, right? So, all right, hang on a second. Joe Morgan's saying something there. Let me just have a look at that for a second here, guys. Yeah, dig it out for him, Joe. Like, yeah, why not? Insulin is good for 30 days at room temperature. Okay, thank you. All right, well, in a longer event, you are going to want to have a way to keep that cold, right? So it's just things to think about like that. Like if you've got meds that need to be kept cold or whichever the case may be regarding your specific disability, definitely prep for that. Or like if you're on meds of any kind, go ahead and yes, Disabled and Prepping is a good channel. Absolutely, definitely We the People. Go ahead and get extra meds from your doctor if you can. Either that, or if your need can let you, your need for those meds can let you slow it down a little bit, so that maybe you can save an extra pill or 2 pills a week, so you don't use them all up, and then go get the next prescription, get it filled, do the same thing again, and start putting meds back in that way if you can, which is a good way to do it, right? Well, less food to store and only cook for you, for sure. There's also less hands to do all the work, right? So, and it depends how busy you are as a prepper. You can make yourself as busy as you want to be or as unbusy as you want to be, right? But in my opinion, if you're not doing something every day, if I'm not doing something every day to get my preps on further somehow, like right now, as we're doing this, the still is running, okay? And by the way, I need to go check the still, so just bear with me for a second, guys. Sorry about that. Just need to have a quick look. It's all good, okay? It's all good. We've been running here for a bit, and I just didn't want it to get away on me, okay? Scrappy, yeah, it sure does. It can be difficult prepping as a couple as well. If you've got one person in the couple who's a prepper, and then another person, like the other person in the couple who is not a prepper, you can bump heads there and be like, why are you buying all that crap and blah, 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 right? Well, I'm doing it because I love you. And, then the other one might not just get it, right? So, Lisa, welcome. It's good to see you. I went up on a live stream with Brett over at Broussard Homestead. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday, Brett? I'm not sure if you're still here or not. But it was Tuesday or Wednesday. We were going to do it on a Thursday for his regular one, but we decided to smash it out earlier in the week. And that was one of the issues that we sort of spitballed back and forth, was about prepping as a single or prepping as a couple. And, they both have their advantages and disadvantages. Joe Morgan, if I can make cold packs with isopropyl alcohol and water, well, I can use my still to make isopropyl alcohol, right? Tribe! Say a nice hello to Prepper Tribe, everyone. Oh, Tracy, sorry, I hadn't seen you here. Welcome. It's good to see you. Tribe, Love your tribe. Find them. Love them. Love them hard. Tribe is in the house. That's awesome. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, that's my ham radio. I've been busy, guys. I worked on Saturday, had the kids. Last night, then the mechanic came after. Been doing a whole bunch of vids, live streams, other people's live streams, working on this ham, getting that going. And so things are happening, you know. Ham is functional. Yeah, Patriot Preacher, yes. I'll show it to you. I'll pull it up, and because it's still all plugged in right now. I didn't disassemble it or unplug it or anything like that. But yeah, there it is. And Patriot Preacher, my only problem with the MacGyver that I did to power this thing up is my wires were crossed. And my mechanic buddy showed me about that last night. He just changed the wires around. There you go. He's like, oh, you fixed it. Cool. What? Because I didn't want to switch the wires around in case I shorted something out. The instructions in this said definitely don't cross the wires because it can blow the amplifier. So I didn't want to risk run the risk of that. So I didn't go ahead and do that without, because I don't have the testers to test. No, it's a ham radio, Great Lakes. It's basically like a CB. It's made for automotive use, but I'm going to use it in the house. So I've got it, I have it jerry-rigged in a different way so that I can plug it into the wall instead of having to wire it into the car or onto batteries. But battery backups and solar backup will be a thing, will be a place where I go for this, to have that backup in case the power is out, right? So that's where my preps are heading, right? Obviously, if I've got communications, I'm going to need backup power for those communications, right? Okay, Prepare, Survive, Thrive. What kind of still do I use? It's an electric countertop device. It's called an air still. So you're not actually doing things the old way. You're basically making alcohol, and then you're using flavorants to either cause it to be scotch or rum or gin or whiskey or whichever, right? It's I'll be doing some more videos on that. Prepare, Survive, Thrive. I'm not sure if I've seen you here or not before, so welcome, and thank you for your question. That's beyond 2 meters. I went beyond that. I'd have to really look into the specs again, but it's beyond 2 meter. It might be 8, 10. So I'm going to have to definitely, obviously, develop more than this crappy little thing that's supposed to go on your top of your car while you're driving around or whatever, right? The radio show Locked Channelized. There you go, bro. Comms was a huge one on the list for me for this winter. Not, you guys know I've been hammering hard on food, okay? I've been pounding away at food for a couple of years, and I thought it's good in due time to diversify, right? So comms is one of the directions I wanted to go. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having some of those little handheld bale things because I think you can get 20 or 30 miles out of those as far as line of sight goes. So that is a route that I will be going. So I got that ham radio there. It's like a CB. So I can use it at home. I've powered it up so I can use it at home. I can also have my mechanic buddy wire it into my vehicle if I want it to. And I can get another home base station, and I can get the little Bayo things. Not up here, Patriot Preacher. They're so much more expensive. It's crazy. Now, the difference is you guys have a trade deal with China. Canada doesn't. The United States and England has trade deals with China. We don't have that. So everything up here is so frickin' much more expensive. It's crazy. So So anyways, yeah, that's what I've been up to, guys. I've been busy doing stuff. I finally got to all those comments from Nisi. There you go, Nisi. Welcome. Exactly, Nunya, and those are some of the things that I would actually like to put in my preps as well. Some handheld ones. Now, Baofeng, Baofangs are sort of bottom of the barrel and cheap. Now there are also a lot of other cheap ones out there. Baofeng happens to be one of them. They're like the absolute least expensive, right? So that's why people go for them, and they work. You know, can't slam them if they work. Reaper, welcome, Joe Morgan. Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm going to scroll back up here, see what Joe's talking about. We get Norinco firearms. We can't. Norinco, I'm not sure. Mine's Ithaca. So. Used to have some old ones that were CIL. Like old ones. I think Pops 22 is a CIL. Hey, Leah, welcome. Yeah, it's been on my list. Now we got it fired up. I sat and had a beer with my mechanic last night. He sorted out a little bit of a problem there with, how I had it MacGyvered, and it was just one wire crossed, and it was awesome, right? So now I've got it functioning. Now I need how to learn the thing, right? I need to learn the thing and to get my ham license. So that's where I'm headed. I'm also headed to, like I said, covering up the holes in my food preps, which is, I have been doing that. Oh, I see. I'm not sure if we can get Norinco up here or not. Don't know. Never looked into it. Too expensive to be curious about it, really, to be honest with you. So yeah. So in addition to that, what I'm going to be doing is, you have a Baofeng? Maybe we can hook up once I figure out how to use mine, Leah. Maybe we can chat. I'm going to be setting out the northern outpost. Okay? So, if the mushroom cloud ever goes up and I survive, I will be the northern outpost reaching out on whichever channel. Okay? So in addition to that, guys, what I'm going to be doing over the holiday season, again, over Christmas is Christmas Day. I'll be live streaming. I might be doing Clean Crew again on Saturday too. Again, next Monday, it'll be my regular Monday night live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in addition to all of that, I'll be getting back to doing prepper videos, and I'm going to be doing a whole series on cooking your preps. And it's going to be an ongoing cooking series within my channel, okay? And I'm going to start it off with plain white rice. As boring as that is, I'm going to do it, okay? And then we'll take it from there. They say rice and beans, rice and beans, rice and beans. Well, I'm going to show you guys what to do with them, okay? Or not you guys. You guys already probably know, but I'll show a whole bunch of other people, right? Nose picking. Yeah, I can see your links. Yes. Can you share what it is that you did to allow that? All right, some other moderators try busting out a link. Nice work, Nose. And you know what? You don't need your wrench for just today. Just hang on to it. Like, I know you from lots of places. It's not like I don't trust you or anything, so. Although he can be a little sassy at times. Yeah, go check out Broussard Homestead. They're doing a live stream Christmas Eve. I'm not sure. Brett, why don't you share it out there what time you're going to go up? Because people were asking me if I was going to do a Christmas Eve one as well. And I said I'm not sure. I know Brett's doing one, and I want to join them over there. And I said it depends on what time Brett and Amy are done. Unless you want to do a double live stream, like if you want me to jump up and we'll collaborate on one. Courtney, do I want to collab rice from storage? Oh, I got plenty of rice to use. Some of it's stored and some of it's not. And, I'm not sure. Can you reword that maybe? So let's say it in a different way. I'm not sure if I'm getting what you're getting at. Exactly, Patriot Preacher. There's so much you can do, right? Okay, so the links are working. If there's any other moderator out there, everyone try busting out links here. What'd you do? Nose pecking, or do I really need to know? Or does it matter? If you fixed it, that's pretty freaking cool. You'll be live at 9 Eastern, possibly earlier, using StreamYard so you can join us on screen. Okay. All right. Do you know what, Brett? I got to caution you a little bit about that, just from, having participated in that a whole bunch of times. Yeah, that's wicked, Tribe, right? But what I need to do is I need to caution people who do that, who bring people up on their live streams. Try not to bring up more than like 2, because even when it's just say the 2 of us, when one person talks, there is a wee bit of a lag. We do end up talking over the other, and when there's 3, it happens more. When there's 4, again more. And when you get 6 people up there doing that, it can be quite an awful lot of 2 people talking and 4 people not saying much of anything at all. And so it's just something to think about, okay? And for any of you guys that want to do any live streams where you're using StreamYard to invite people to jump up and converse with you, just watch out for that, how many people you invite up, because the people end up talking over the other people. What I usually end up doing, if there's 4 people in and I'm the 4th or whatever, if somebody else wants to come in, I'll just jump down and get out of there, because I find myself not saying a whole lot anyways, unless I'm the particular one who's doing a lot of talking with the host. So, and yeah, there's nothing wrong at all with lurking, right? So, but yeah, anyways, I just wanted to share that with you, Brett and Amy, so that you guys don't get, sort of hung up in that and it doesn't give you too many problems. So, because I want your guys' streams to go smooth, right? Same to you, Tribe, and anyone else who's in here doing their streams, right? No, wearing a headset, earphones, that works, Nisi? I haven't tried that. I got a brand new set right there that I haven't even taken out of the box yet. Angry got a hold of me. He said he wanted to do a interview or something like that. It's like, well, I don't have a freaking webcam or nothing like that. So I had to go out and get all that shit. And that's where my, that stuff. And that's where my technology prepping, furthering my technology started this year. So I started that like in September. And, whether I do an interview with Jason or not, I don't know. It would be cool too, because he's like the big daddy of, in the prepping world, right? So it would be awesome to do an interview with him and sort of be challenged by that too, right? Doing an interview with that guy will make you think about what your preps are and where the holes are. Definitely. So you best want to be, have all your 1s and 0s in a row before you go for an interview with that guy. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm bolstering my technology so I can do stuff like that. 101, welcome. It's good to see you here. We've been running for about an hour and 40 minutes. We didn't get booted out. There's a whole bunch of buffering because of bad words. and not the cussed kind, but words that others didn't care for. So we jumped on, made another stream, and I showed everybody the second stream here. I got my ham radio all fired up, and I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, or play with it, or learn it at all. So it's just, this is the beginning of a new adventure for me as far as my prepping goes, is the ham radio. So, Bettina, hey, how you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you here. So yeah, I do want to remind everybody, in 20 minutes at 9 Eastern Standard Time, Outside the Box, he'll be going up, I believe, doing his first official live stream. He did one last night, and it ran long, and I believe it was a test. And it was a very successful test. So if you guys don't have anything to do in 20 minutes, go on over and check out Prepping Outside the Box if you don't already know him, at 9 Eastern, okay? Exactly, 101, right? That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm bolstering my tech. I'm a tech-tard, so I'm bolstering my tech for my preps over the winter. One of them is comms. That's huge for preppers, right? Because if everything shuts down, even your cell phones or whatever, but you still got ham, you can reach out to the other guy that's got ham. And the whole idea for me, and I don't think this is my idea. I think I'm jumping on to somebody else's idea who had the idea of setting up a communications network for preppers all around the Great Lakes. And whoever had that idea, it might have been Great Lakes Prepping. I'm not sure. But yeah, the first thing to do, establish audio communications around the Great Lakes, and then expand out from there to global, right? I've been working the whole time, working and prepping and gardening and canning and pickling and dehydrating. I learned all of that this year. Oh, thanks, Harvey, for busting that out. Did I see your clarification? I meant to collab to make playlist where we share our rice from storage recipes. Again, Courtney, I'm a tech-tard. I would have to be walked through how to collaborate on that. But I'm not opposed to the idea. I think any information that can be shared between ourselves and with others is a good thing, right? Hey, Paula, it's going well tonight. Thank you, and it's good to see you here. I appreciate you being here, joining us. Yeah, any information that can possibly be learned and responsibly shared. Like, try not to share misinformation or information that you're not certain is true or whatever, right? Find my local radio group. Yeah, absolutely, Stuart. Like I said, I'm just getting started on this journey. I didn't want to go out and start the licensing process before I powered the thing up, figured out how to work it, done some homework, go back into recall mode because my background in the military is comms. So, definitely going to do all that. Okay, Courtney, well, let's talk more about that. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Now, there's some stuff that I'm missing. I don't want to miss a whole lot of stuff, so let me just jump up for a second. Oh, Prepper Nerd, yeah. Hey, Fifth House, welcome. There were some people I just didn't want to miss. I didn't want to miss saying hi to, and there was a bit of chat here I didn't want to miss. So, food science geek, cool. That's awesome. Okay, well, I'm not the scientist end of it. I'm the creative end of it. So, but between science and creativity, we should be able to take things an awful lot of places, right? So, that might be a cool little project to do together, right? So, and I'm not opposed to that at all. So, So with that, guys, I think we've pretty much done everything we're gonna do. Question: how will relays work if the grid goes down? Okay, Paula, the relays won't need to work if we've got decent enough antennas. We can do further line of sight, and we can jump from prepper to prepper to prepper all around. You know what I mean? What's everyone's bug out location? I'm not telling you my bug out location, although I will tell you, we the people, I do have at least a half dozen. I have a half a dozen spaced out between 5 minutes away and 30 hours away. Okay. Okay, my email is in the About Me section of my channel too. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's give me some time. I'm horrible with email, total tech-tard, but yeah, let's give me some time, warm up to the idea, and yeah, we can get into to doing something. Like, I'm super freaking busy, so yeah, we will get to it. Okay. I think it would be a lot of fun. So, who's that? Northern Girl, welcome. Yeah, we're just kind of backing off on things here. I've been running for like 45 minutes longer than I intended to. I think I'm going to try and keep my regular streams down to about an hour or slightly over that. But what's going on later here tonight is prepping outside the box. He'll be going live here in about 15 minutes. Okay. So, yeah, go, I want you guys to please go show some support and love over there. Right. Silos are great for that. We had like 3 or 4 silos. We had 2 of the great big tall, 110 footers for storing haylage and silage up into, and corn and whatnot. And then we had some other granaries where we'd store dried grains and corns and soybeans, because we also had a grain dryer. We would custom that out. So other farmers around would bring their crops. We'd dry it up for them and store it until they come and pick it up, and we'd do some commerce that way, right? So, oh no worries, Northern Girl Hobbies. Hope you and the fam are doing well. Hope the chickens are good, not making too much noise, because that can be problematic. And I hope you're getting eggs. So with that, guys, I think I'm going to leave you. Unless anyone's got anything that they can't not ask or something, I think we're going to leave it at that. Wish you guys a good evening. Don't forget, outside the box here at 9 tonight. Prepping outside the box, going over and have a look at his. Don't forget Broussard Homestead on Christmas Eve. I think round about 9 p.m. Oh, that's sorry to hear that, Northern Girl. So 9 p.m. Christmas Eve over on Broussard Homestead, and I may go on either on there or after, but I'll definitely be doing a Christmas Day live stream at around 2 or 3. I'm not sure exactly when, but I want everyone to get their Christmas on and their breakfast and their brunch and all that stuff up and have that done, and we can have a nice afternoon chat for people that are staying home or don't have anywhere to anyone else to be with or whatever. We can sit around and we can have a nice time. So thank you all for being here. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you, Nose Picking, for hashing out whatever that problem was to allow those links to take place. Is very, very much appreciated. Night, Auntie T. Night, all of you. And yeah, we will see you today's Monday. Well, we got Christmas in a few days, guys. So if I don't see you before then, I'll see you Christmas afternoon, or we'll say hello over on Brett's live stream Christmas Eve. Okay. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Be well. Be safe. Keep getting your preps on, and stack it to the Raptors, guys. This is North.